was 22. I thought I have finally made it. A boy from a small town who had 12 back papers across 5 semesters cleared them all by the sixth and got placed into a TCS through campus placement. Bright Hearts, Toastmasters, dear guest, good evening to all of you. I was proud until I met Java. You all got it. The same programming language you all are thinking about, right? Imagine this. A mechanical engineering student sitting in a corporate training room and staring blankly at a code. I started doubting myself. Eventually, with the same self-doubt, life took me to a new job at Allianz. In those early days, with those self-doubt, I was even not expecting me to perform even at a below average level. Until one day, I saw someone speaking on a meeting. A man who was speaking in normal English accent with pauses, fillers, crutches, and grammatical errors. Still, people were aligned with him. Still, people listened to him. People agreed with him. I got curious. I asked my colleague, who is leading that meeting? He said, that's Sunil Kumar Ravindran, our solution architect. And those days, I was even afraid to say hi to him. But time had a different sense of time. It was annual day, Allianz. And most of the below average employees were hanging around the bar. And I was drinking alone in my car. And I saw Sunil walking by. And he suddenly looked at me and said, "Hi, Vishnu." I got surprised. He knew my name. And he got into my car and then said, he asked me, "How are you doing, Vishnu?" My response, "Below average." To which he responded back. He asked, "Who decided that?" That made me think. A few days later, I saw Sunil speaking in a meeting again. Again, people were aligned, respected him, agreed with him. And I walked up to him and asked, "How are you doing this?" To which he responded, "Vishnu, first you believe you can. Rest will fall in place." I wasn't convinced. How can I get convinced when I don't know what I'm good at? When I shared this with him, he shared me a personal story that he had stammering issues. And he had to prepare for each and everything what he wanted to tell. That moment sparked me. And from that day onwards, I started reading more. I started taking certifications, dived deep into the work which I am doing, and I started seeing results in my performance. It was not really the results, the performance results. It was really about the belief he had nurtured in me. And as years went by, I was given a chance to take a presentation in front of a client. The old me would have ran away. But this time, I called up Sunil and told him, "Sunil, I'm nervous." To which he told me, "Vishnu, prepare for the worst to come. Anticipate what may come, and you go for it." There I was. I delivered that presentation successfully, and from that day onwards, I've delivered 25 plus technological sessions across organizations. And for Sunil, he had delivered more than 100 technological sessions, and he delivered his first TEDx speech in Jan 2025. You might be thinking I'm bragging. It is not about me. It's about a man who always had something to brag, but he never chose to. But instead, he chose to show a insecure, underperforming kid what he can become. That's truly mentorship. Mentorship is not always about a map. It's about a mirror. It always will not have, "Here is the answer." It always says, "Who decided you can't?" Sometimes your mentor will say something on the right day at the right time, and that will change your life to a few degrees. And you will become a man who you admire. Today, I just don't admire Sunil. I walk the path he showed me. Because mentorship is not a one time conversation. Mentorship is a cycle of growth, guidance, and giving back. That's what I have seen in Toastmasters. Toastmasters mentors listen, guide, and believe in us before we believe in ourselves. Toastmasters mentors help us to speak when we don't know what to say. They help us to lead when we feel like we are followers. And they help us to be not just speakers, but better human beings. Just like Arundhati, Akshay, Vasim, Neville, and Mani in our club. So, if you had a mentor, thank them. If you didn't have one, seek one. And if you're ready, be one. Because somewhere out there, someone is waiting in their metaphorical car, just doubting themselves and waiting for someone to come and tell them